In brief, I shall introduce our guests of honors quickly. Vinayak is the head of marketing of Godrej Properties. They are planning to walk into art space. Wants to merge the business of building construction properties with the buyers of art or art lovers. That's their intention. So he is here today because he is interested in it. And Shweta ji, I think roughly I introduced already to all of you. She runs a mission where she involves the tribes of Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand, and she commissions tribal painting to these villagers, village after village, some 3 villages they have adopted or something. This is the term she uses, and she gives them commission. So these households do tribal art and they buy and sell in corporate. So this is supposedly several tribal art is not disappearing either because of them, because they would have done something else otherwise, because we don't know they exist. So it's a great service to tribes that she does. And Dr. Amit Biswas is my old friend. He is a professor of ISI. He's a master of mathematics, and he's a veteran of mathematics and statistics. And just because of our continuous discourse more or less every few days, so he is also working on some kind of model that can predict what might be the sale of artworks from some exhibition. Some mathematical model he has been working on. So he will be talking about it tomorrow after Sharad Tarde's show briefly.
Very wrong to start with a commercial conversation, I must say. Okay, so I'm here. Hello everyone. Very nice to see the thriving place. The reason why we are so enthusiastic about this entire, I wouldn't even use the word collaboration, it's more of a relationship that we are trying to nurture with the entire artist community, is because Godrej Properties is now looking to bring the entire art fold and the home buying journey together in a seamless fashion, so that there is a win-win trade-off. So the customers who are looking to buy nice art pieces are the customers who are looking to buy homes, and vice versa. When you buy a new home, you would want to deck up your home with a new art piece, etc. So there's a very direct confluence of interest per se. So we're looking to leverage that per se. I don't want to take up too much time by saying what my work is, etc. But through the course of the evening, if any of you feel there is any way Godrej Properties can help further the cause of the artist community as a larger ecosystem, please feel free to have a chat. I am more than happy to onboard any ideas or any thoughts that you might have personally. So yeah, thanks a lot.
Welcome. Shweta ji.
I know everybody knows now about me and my work, but still just a formal introduction. I am Shweta and my company name is Abira, and we are totally into traditional folk art, upliftment of folk art and tribal arts, using corporate gifting and giving them into urban spaces. And we are making all the putting art into everything what people can thought of in the home decor or desktop or offices, where any main wall of your home or offices. And gradually we are doing our bit, but थोड़ा सा satisfaction है क्योंकि people are praising our efforts and our tribal art per se, and many corporates like Tata Steel, Reliance, and we are many MSME offices, they are all we are regular vendors for them, और काफ़ी वो लोग अप्रिशिएट कर रहे हैं. और आप लोग का सपोर्ट तो सबका चाहिए ही, बिकॉज आर्ट किसी भी फॉर्म में हो सबको ही अच्छा लगता है. पीपल आर हैप्पी, दैट्स व्हाई गोदरेज इज़ देयर. नहीं तो कौन सोचेगा कि गोदरेज आर्ट में भी आ जाएगा. बट एवरीबडी लव्स आर्ट, एंड I am into tribal art and folk art especially, so I look forward to always meet you guys, and थोड़ा सा हमको भी इनपुट्स अपना देते रहें और हम लोग अच्छा भी करेंगे. एंड I'll show, maybe later on we can show your products also. कभी टाइम मिला तो ज़रूर दिखाएंगे. Well, thank you Saikeet ji, of course, and his team. They are regularly हम लोग से in touch में हैं, and they are really helping us out in all the way they can. Thank you.
In fact, she had commissioned paintings to many artists in our circle in recent past. Yeah, several paintings he purchased. Okay, so now we will not drag it too long, but something interesting I also want to hear about from you guys. What inspires you to do the kind of painting you do? What inspires, or it could be what inspires, or what frustrates you to do such kind of painting? No, you know, it is possible because, okay, lately I'm talking too much about Francis Newton Sousa, but Sousa said that I don't like painting, I hate painting, I attack the canvas. I hate it, I hate paints. So he was venting his angst and frustration, ferocity on the canvas. That's it. So either of it could be. Let us hear. आपसे चालू करो तो बड़ी डेंजर है। इनकी पेंटिंग यहाँ पे बहुत सुंदर सुंदर लगती है, यूजुअली ऐसा नहीं है।
So my painting, I can say, is all about chit ki chetna. So whatever is happening currently in your present state or even in your past, it's like, I bring it on the canvas in the forms of expression and faces and body language. So that is my kind of work, and it's a release. Every time I paint, it's a great release, and it's a very universal feeling which I know a lot of people have associated with, and so that's what I paint. Thank you.
Thank you.
You can clap. Thank you.
Mansi.
Yes.
Before Mansi says, to tell you frankly, even I'll preempt this, even I have a feeling when I look at a colorful mandala art, I feel it's more of a decorative object. Many people feel so, and just a couple of hours ago she was talking about it. This is the first time hearing her, I realized it's not that, it's something else. It's much more into it than that. So in brief, you tell me what inspires you.
Sure. Hi everyone, I'm Mansi and my brand name is Man Mandala. So why I have named it as Man Mandala, because each of my paintings are coming as a piece of my heart. What inspires me to paint is the peace and the calm that I find in my paintings, because every time I paint, I find myself into a meditative process. And the art itself is originated as a part of, it's a form of meditation. So अगर आप कोई meditation नहीं करते हैं, but if you just spend some 10 minutes looking at mandalas itself, is your, deep meditation that you can do in your life. For me, it has transformed me because it has connected me with universe, and it has transformed me into much more spiritual person as well. If you get time and you kind of want to know the stories behind each of my art pieces, you will find one thing which is constant, that each of the mandalas are starting from a center dot, which means that it is our mool chakra, where it is connecting our thought process, our universe, to that center point. And I think the journey of mandala starts from there. And I know बहुत difficult है लोगों को ये समझ पाना कि mandala is not just a decorative thing that you see, but it's more about spirituality, it's more about the meditative process. And जब आप वो करते हैं तो आप बहुत peaceful feel करते हैं, बहुत it's a very therapeutic process. And for me, it's a first time opportunity amongst all the Manjewe artists here. I'm looking forward to learn a lot, and I've already learned a lot. It's been a great experience talking to all of you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. That's about me. Thank you. I think I'm a little overwhelmed also today, being the first timer here. Thank you so much. You all have been really kind to me being a first timer here. Thank you.
But just adding to that, I mean, all the traditional art, whether it is mandala, of course, it's a very sacred art, and so are the other tribal arts. Any tribal arts, any traditional art of India is totally Vastu compliant. And it's a holistic art in itself. I mean, and that is why it is easier for me to sell in corporates. Because many times now, because everybody is so aware of it that you shouldn't keep this thing here, that thing there. But in case of tribal art and traditional arts, of course, we don't have all these issues per se. that you cannot keep red color or brown color. Nowadays, people are very aware of the colorful theme also for their home. You cannot put red on the back and blue on the front. I mean, he must be knowing a lot about it. So, but fortunately, in our traditional art and all the tribal art, especially, we don't have this issue at all, and it is one of the USP why we are selling so nicely to the corporates.
I missed out. Sorry.
Yes, I
Please.
was
Yeah.
Please come here. Please come. Please come.
I forgot what I wanted to say. Actually, sales of art, as he started with, is important. Cannot be neglected. And I am the only one possibly here who is not an artist. But does not mean I don't have connections with art. And as Shoikat said, I have been looking at art sales and its mathematical models. I do not know how far those predictions will actually come true for an individual case, but on an average they will come through. Meaning several exhibitions together, you will find there is some meaning to it. And the other thing that I was also studying in the recent past is connection of mathematics to art. And I found several. I'll possibly speak about one or two tomorrow when I get an opportunity. Yeah, that's about me. Thank you.
Iranjali, so what inspires you to make such beautiful landscapes? Always landscapes.
That's beautiful nature that I'm fond of, the vibrant colors all around us, trees, plants, bushes, the colors, that natural, God-gifted colors, I would say. I just get inspired with that, more or less. And wherever I visit, I try to see, what is around us, especially with how much we are cautious about the environment, how much we are cautious about the nature, and probably that's how, I try to feel that yes, this is important, what God has given us, and it's nature's beauty that inspires me. I keep doing all about nature. That's it. I'm Gitanjali. Thank you.
And she is, this is the interesting part that, M.F. Hussain said that Soch jab, my Hindi is very bad, first I tell you. It was something like this. He said that सोच जब दिल पे उतरते हैं तब नगमा आँखों में दिखने लगते हैं, something like this. So she is a singer too. Yeah, she is quite a professional singer. So yeah. Nikita.
Hi everyone, I am Nikita Garg, and by profession I work with Deloitte, and I have a very hectic schedule day in, day out. But what actually brings me back to calmness and serenity is basically the painting. So I generally like to paint landscapes, and it can be seascapes or landscapes, etc. And there'll be a lot of cool vibes that you'll see through the paintings. So I think wanting to get out of that space of hustle bustle of the career, I think that's where I kind of land into the painting space and enjoy painting with acrylics and different mediums. Being a self-taught artist, I like to explore with as many mediums as I can and then try to find out what resonates well with me, and that is what I try to depict in my paintings as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I can see actually. Your paintings have, I think I'll give it to, have changed over time. I think you were exhibiting with us after about a year or two. After 1.5 years. Your style also has undergone some changes. It's even better. Paulami, yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Paulami. I'm an abstract artist, and if I had to say what inspires me, it's that as an abstract artist I rely on my intuition, and that takes me to places that I can never predict. So I'm trying to reach a place that I cannot yet see, and I can only reach there by going on that journey. And so, as I was discussing with my friend Alka, she shares the same belief that when we are creating abstract art which is based on intuitive expression, we are never that person again. So the headspace that we're in, the thoughts that we're having, the materials that we'll use, the way that our hand will move, that is never going to be repeated again. So it's like a timestamp that we're trying to capture and immortalize in that moment. And the other part is that I am only half of it. The other half is that the materials I use, I like to see the way that they interact. And just based on the surface and the materials and how much water I put, they'll crawl towards each other in very different ways and create different patterns. So I am fascinated to see that interaction of materials and be like, I'm just the catalyst maybe. I'm not even, the artwork is making itself, and that to me is magical as well. So yeah, it's great to talk to everyone here, such fascinating conversations. I love hearing and meeting and learning about everyone's processes, and this really enriches my soul. So truly thank you, and thank you to Saikatsu for this opportunity again.
Welcome.
Can I edit this?
Yes.
I think Romantica has provided yet another platform for beautiful interaction between artists and opportunity for display and a vibrant community at the end of the day. Thanks to Romantica and Shweta.
Thank you. Okay, so let us hope for a good show for next 15 days. The space looks gorgeous. It's enigmatic, gorgeous, everything that gallery space looks. Okay.